Hello, everyone, and welcome to Funny Yet Serious. Today, we got for you the creator and owner of one of Miami's top brands, False, and an artist who has amassed over 8,000 monthly listeners in less than a year. Let's get a round of applause for False Chris.
Yes, sir, Ski.
How's it going, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I mean, I appreciate y'all having me here. It means a lot. Y'all see the vision, you feel me? So I appreciate y'all having me here.
Nah, thank you for coming on, bro. We've been trying to get this done for a long-ass time now.
Yeah, it's been like...
This is like two or 3 months, yeah.
Yeah, since like back in like November, I think.
Yeah, since whenever we had our last guest on, that's when we talked, and we just haven't been able to get it done.
No, but I'm happy we locked in now. We finally getting this done.
Yeah, you had a long drive, right, or no?
No, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah. And so before we get into you, I kind of want to talk about your brand for a second and really get an idea of what it is. So you got False Branding. I think that's what the Instagram's called.
Yeah.
How did it start?
Bro, honestly, I was a sophomore. I was in school still, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. And I was always doing different shit, you feel me? But I knew I was going to make it big off some shit. I just didn't know what. And I was like, fuck. It was like Halloween, and I was like, fuck, if I had a brand, you feel me? I can make some hard shit. And I just made the page from there, and I kept stalling it and like teasing people till like February, and I dropped and I sold out the first drop, and I was like, shit, I can actually do something with it. And I started taking it serious, and then from there, like, I made a six-figure year. And since then, I've been making a 6-figure year off the brand since I was 16. Now I'm 19.
So it's been like 3 years then since you had the brand?
About to be 3 years, yeah. February 25th will make 3 years.
And why'd you decide on clothing out of everything?
I don't know. I just want it. You feel me? Like, sometimes you just have like that gut feeling you gotta do some shit. Like, that's what it was. I didn't want to do clothing. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just did it and it happened.
Yeah, I seen you talking on something else you did, and you were talking about quitting the 9 to 5 and working a 24/7.
Yeah, that's what I did. You feel me? I used to work at a Publix for 3 years, and then I started doing a tour with the brand and doing pop-up shops. And then after that, like, they were like, yo, you can't be calling out, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing that. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit. I quit that job, and since then, like, I've been, like, skyrocketing off everything I do. Music, modeling, throwing shows, the brand, like, everything's been going up. You feel me? So, like, sometimes you just gotta take that risk.
How'd you come up with the name? What does false mean to you?
Well, it's more a personal meaning, but before I didn't have a meaning behind it. But it's more like about the educational system is false. You feel me? They teach you how to work a 9 to 5 and do all that stuff. But I believe, like, you can really do anything if you put your mind and energy into it, you feel me? So I believe, like, school is false, education is false in, like, certain ways, you feel me? So that's more of, like, a personal meaning. It's not even, like, an outside meaning. So, like, if you know type shit.
Okay. And you got it all started on your own?
Mm-hmm. I've been doing it by myself for 3 years. I haven't had anyone help me with it.
You don't have, like, a team around you now at this point?
No. Everything solo.
Damn, that sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but you feel me? It's what keeps me, like, working every day, you feel me? Like, if I got a team doing it behind me, then I'm going to be slacking because I'm going to have to, like, rely on them. And if they fuck up, then it's going to be on me because they're my coworkers, you feel me? Like, I want everything to be on me if anything goes wrong.
Let's take a step back. You started a website for a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
Not many people are doing that.
I know, it's crazy. I didn't think so either. Like, a lot of people aren't doing it now, too. You know, at my age, I was 19. So it's kind of crazy seeing that shit. It's wild. It's wild.
How did you promote, like, the brand?
So, like, I was in school, so, like, a little domino effect started. You know, when you start something in school, everyone knows about it. And it started passing on to other schools, and everyone started promoting it and, like, shouting it out. And it started, like, a big-ass domino effect where I gained, like, thousands of followers within, like, a month or two of doing it. And I was like, fuck, like, this is crazy. Like, let me just continue this little, like, algorithmic push and see where it goes. And it kept going until, like, it all paid off. You feel me? Like, now I have, like, 36K, I think, on Instagram, and everything's, like, it's been up since then.
That's crazy. That's insane.
And it's crazy. It's, like, it's all organic shit. You feel me? There's a lot of people, like, I don't mean to talk shit about nobody, but a lot of people bought their Instagram. Like, they have fake followers and shit. But, like, all my shit's organic. Like, if you check my engagement, all my posts, like, it's all organic shit. It's, like, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people bought their shit and they get, like, 100 likes per post. Like, nah.
Yeah, we were talking about his engagement when he first got here and how it's crazy. Good engagement percentage on Instagram is like 15%. And just on your personal account alone, it's fucking insane. It's like you get at least half the likes of the followers you have.
Yeah, I got a lot of likes, a lot of comments. Yeah, like, it's crazy. I mean, I'm blessed to have that. I'm blessed to have, like, a little cult base following around me because, like, a lot of people don't have that. And, like, if you want to make social media the most out of it, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to build because, you feel me? I get paid off of this. This is my job. This is my 9 to 5. You feel me? So, like, I got to make the most out of it. I got to make sure I have the best engagement out of everybody because, you feel me? If I want to do modeling, the people that are going to send me clothes and pay for promo are the people that see the engagement. You feel me? It's not going to be no random brands that are like, oh, you have 1,000 followers with, like, 100 likes. Like, people look at that. They look at that. So, like, it's really good. I'm blessed to have that forever.
Do you have any influencers promoting your brand right now?
More so, like, if we say influencers, is more like my artist friends. So, like, all the underground. I don't know if you're like Baby Santana, Autumn, Sweet Generous. I had Trapstar. He was a close friend of mine, promote my stuff. I had, like, basically a lot of artists. I've given close to Yachty, Tekka, to Destroy Lonely. Like, they all fuck with it. You feel me? So, that's what I have.
Yeah, I was going through the brand and the people you guys follow. You follow 14 people. How do you decide who's who and why?
They've either had to have a big impact in my life, or they're just a really close friend. So, like, three of them, like 5, 6 of them are artists, and then 4 of them, or the rest are my, like, close friends. So it's like Trapstar, Icy Narco, X, and Lil Loaded. Those were close friends that are artists. Well, X, I didn't know him personally, but he was just like a very influential artist to me, so I follow him. And then Icy, Trap, and Lil Loaded, they're my friends. Sadly, Loaded and Trap passed away, so, you know, I still follow them. You know, I don't want to unfollow them, lose that. And then the rest of the people is like 4 brand owners, 2 models I've used for a long time in my brand, and then my manager.
Oh, okay. So you don't manage yourself? You have someone who helps you with that?
It's not really like management under contract. It's more, it was my old roommate. He just helps me out. He has a lot of connections, so he helps me like build connections with other people that he knows that can benefit me in the long run.
All right. And then one more thing that I want to understand about the brand. You're a sophomore in high school, and how'd you come up with these designs?
I have designers behind it. Like, they just, like, I tell them what I want and they do it.
Okay, that's sick. So
But, like, it's like when I first started, it wasn't even all that. It was just like a font on a hoodie. You feel me? And then over time, as I got a bit older and more knowledgeable on shit, like, that's when I started, like, implementing designs and, like, a bunch of cut and sew and all that stuff.
a font on a hoodie, so kind of like Supreme?
Yeah, I
'Cause,
guess.
like, 3 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it just said false, and it was like a blank hoodie. It's false on it. That's it. But over time, I grew out of that, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So I started doing designs.
And then are your drops, like, I didn't look too much into the brand. Are they like exclusive drops or are they continuous?
Exclusive. I have obviously the OG shit, like the blank hoodies with the false on it on the website, so like it sells like consistent. But I also do have exclusive drops that I do every month. So I have like 100 to 400 items.
Oh, fuck, that's sick.
Yeah, I checked out the online store, and most of the stuff's already sold out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I sell out usually within a day or two.
That's insane. 19. He's like Jason Tatum.
He's only 19 now. That's great. You mentioned trap, and I just want to get into that a little bit. So you've been doing the brand for a long time.
Yeah.
But the music hasn't been around that long.
Nah, it's been like 8 months.
Yeah, the first fucking EP was June 25th.
Yeah.
So it's been basically just a little bit over 6, maybe 7 months.
Yeah.
And for a while you had over 20,000 monthly listeners. Like when we talked, I think I saw you had like
20,000. But obviously, like, bro, I dropped that EP. And then I didn't drop for a long time. I just dropped this Friday.
Man Up.
Yeah, it's been like 4 months since I dropped. So obviously it dropped my monthly listeners, but I still have like 8,000, almost 10,000 monthly listeners still. So I was like, that's crazy that people still stuck around for that long waiting for my shit to drop.
Yeah, I was looking at the numbers on Man Up, and in like, 2 days it's at like 1,100. Yeah, and you don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
With local artists.
Yeah, with newer artists, like they don't have that much motion with it. Like it's about to hit right now. Like if I check right now, I think it's about to hit 4,000. And it's what, day 2 of drop?
Yeah, it's January 8th, dropped on the 6th.
Yeah. Look, right now, 3.1, and it has 3 people listening right now.
There you go, yeah. But, I mean, dude, 8,000 monthly listeners, even at this point. Even if it was at 20,000, it's gone down. 8,000 in 8 months, that's insane.
That's good, yeah. And then the fact that I had 20,000 at one point was crazy, you feel me? And I just started this shit, you feel me? So it's kind of crazy to see that shit.
How did it feel to see those numbers just keep going up?
It blew my mind. I never thought music was going to be a thing for me. I never thought I was going to do music. That was a thing in the back of my head. Like, I never thought I was going to do that. Like, I didn't want to do music. But the 2-year anniversary of my brand, I was in the studio with Trap. And Trap was making a song. And the first lyric was, my first song ever recorded was Affliction. It's at 60K right now. And the first lyric, he says, I got false on my body. Obviously, false is my brand. I was like, man, that shit hard. He's like, guess what? I'm like, what? He's like, that's your song. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I'm not making music. He grabs me, puts me in the booth, and I freestyle that whole song, and I drop it. And it like, went numbers. It did numbers. So I was like, damn, this shit's actually fun. So since then, I went to the studio, like, every day with Trap, because obviously he would go every day, and he mentored me throughout the time, and, like, obviously till his passing. And after his passing, I took that shit, like, 100% serious, because, you feel me, I have a mission now, you feel me? I want to keep his legacy alive. So that's what I do every time I perform. I do a tribute for him. I make sure people turn up, you feel me? If they don't turn up, I'll leave, you feel me? If they don't know Trapper, I'll leave, bro. Like they gotta, like, turn up for my brother. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be doing it without him. Like, that's some real shit.
And how'd you create that relationship? Because it makes it sound like you were with him before you even made music.
Yeah, I mean, me and him have known each other, like, our existence for, like, I've been a fan of him since I was probably like in 6th grade. You feel me? So I was a whole ass like baby. So like I would DM him on Instagram and we would play Fortnite and stuff, but we never met in person. And then later on, I had done the brand and I kind of got big off that. So I DM'd him and I was like, yo, let me send you clothes. He was like, bet. I'll pull up to your pop-up shop. I had a pop-up shop here in Miami, and that was like last year in November. And he pulled up, you feel me? I spoke to him, you know, we just like clicked, you feel me? We just had a connection like that. He just FaceTimed the same night. We spoke for hours. He called me the next morning. What's the play? Like, what do you mean? He's like, what are you doing? Like, nothing. Come to the studio. I go to the studio. We're just hanging out. We just build like a brotherly connection. Like, we'll be with each other every single day till his passing.
Do you feel like he saw something in you?
Bro, honestly, to me, it's like if he passed down a torch. I think he just saw like how dedicated I was to what I do. Because a lot of people do what they do, but they aren't 100% dedicated to what they want to do. Like, they're not as ambitious or like they don't have set goals. But like, he saw whenever I put my mind into something, like I would do it. Because I would tell him some shit and it will happen. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I'm linking with Cash Dami today. I'm going to show him your music. He's like, really? And boom, show him. I did it. I'm linking with Sui. I'm showing him music. Boom, linked them, showed them music. You feel me? Like, I would always help him, man. I guess he saw. I don't know what he saw in me because, like, obviously, he never saw any musical talent in me. But I guess, like, he saw what connections I had and what I can build off of it. So I guess that's why he did what he did.
Obviously, you can. Everything you've done is because of yourself. You know, you did what you did to get the following you have. How much of your success would you credit to trap?
Depends what you mean by that.
Like your success in the music, obviously, not necessarily.
I mean, I wouldn't have any success if I never got into music. So I can credit my whole success with music to him. Obviously, I built my connections. I built everything, like my followings and stuff like that. But he showed me the talent I didn't know I had. So I owe everything to him in that point. Because if he was never in my life, I would have never thought of making a song. I would have never been in the studio. Because before that, I've never been to a studio ever in my life. I never knew what an engineer was. I never knew what mixing and mastering was. I didn't know anything. So I deadass owe him everything because he taught me everything about the industry. So, like, forever, like, Trap put me on that music shit. That's what I'm going to say. And, like, even, like, while he's not here, he motivates me every day, bro. Because, like, bro, the craziest shit ever is that I was going to give up on my brand after he passed. And the day of the viewing, I go and I look over the casket, and he's wearing my sweater. Like, he's buried in my sweater, and that shit, like, hit me. I was like, damn, you feel me? Like, man said I got false on my body, and he really meant that shit, you feel me? Like, that shit was that ass to the grave.
It's forever now.
Forever, like, eternity. Like, someone's wearing false for eternity. That's crazy to me. So, like, now, like, that shit pushes me every day, every morning to, like, work hard and make him proud.
Nah, I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was really impactful.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
Most of the EP is with Trap.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a couple songs with some other people. How'd you get them on your first ever?
I've been just friends with a lot of artists before the music shit. Like, obviously, because of the brand, I would send them clothes and I would hang out with artists and stuff. I would go to events. And then they saw I made music. They're like, oh, let's make a song for fun. So I made a song. I made a song with Boof Boy Icy. I have a few songs. I have a song with Sweet Generous. I have a song with, like, so many artists. I have so many artists, right? So many artists. So many bigger artists. And, like, I want to put shit out, but obviously I can't because labels and management. But when the time comes, it'll get put out. You feel me? But as of right now, I'm just building up my discography with, like, I dropped this song with Villain because that song's crazy. But after that song, I have, like, 4 singles dropping and a video. Like, I'm just going to build my discography of, like, obviously singles because I don't want to be known for just features. I want to be known for the talent I have.
Okay.
Let me just ask this. Spotify, you're verified.
Yeah.
Right? How? That's crazy.
Be honest, everyone gets verified on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. When you make a Spotify, everyone has the blue check on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just something you got.
No. Once you see the Instagram one, it'll be different, though. That's when you start asking questions.
What about Twitter? You could just buy it nowadays.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I bought mine, yeah. But you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and it wasn't, they changed it too, so it wasn't even the same type of verification. Which
Yeah, no, now it shows that everyone has Twitter blue, quote unquote. Elon was like, fuck everybody. Because there's people that bought their verification for 15 racks to make it seem like a legacy profile. But Elon Musk said, like, fuck that shit. You feel me? Everyone's going to have the same treatment. And now they took out Twitter blue. You can't even purchase Twitter blue anymore, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, I have it. It's good because, like, you feel me? Like, if I want to grow my Twitter, people follow me. They think, like, I'm important. Like, I am important, but, like, you feel me? Like, they see that and they're like, oh, shit, who's that? Like, I check out their page and this and that. More of, like, a marketing thing.
Yeah. You're relatively new to the music scene, I guess. Is there anybody else that you connect with?
What do you mean?
Just other influencers who make music in the Miami area that you're close friends with, or you make music a lot.
Lil Ominous, all of Rogue I talked to, Rogue Records, shout out them. Just like I touch down with every local artist. Like I want to see what they can provide and see how they're doing. You feel me? And if there's any way I can help, I try to help them. Because I mean, obviously I have a lot of connects, and if they want to like have marketing behind them, you know, I can get them right with that. If they want to do this, I can get them right with that. You feel me? So like, I believe like whatever energy you put out, you receive. You feel me? So if I'm cool and I'm nice to everybody locally, they're gonna show love to me too, and that's what's been happening.
It's all about winning together, yeah.
Because we all want to eat. We all have the same goals and ambitions, so we all want to eat.
And then, sorry, go ahead, dude.
Your music sound, where do you grasp it from?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably like the underground stuff I listen to, like Tana and all these artists. But it's not like if you listen to it, you can't compare me to Tana. You can't compare me like to Can or any of these people. They're like, oh, that's False Cris. You feel me? I just like go in there. I just start spitting bullshit. You feel me?
Your beats are crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, shout out Mason, crazy ass producer, bro. I love you, bro. I love Mason, crazy ass producer. He saw the vision with me, and he's been sending me beats like every day, bro. Like it's crazy. His beats are like insane. I love them.
So, some of your beats remind me of that Uzi song. I just want to rock, like that crazy, like.
Yeah, like that. That fucking I forgot the name of that shit. Like the not New York drill, but you feel me? You know that shit, you know what I'm talking about.
It's something like space shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like alien
some
shit.
futuristic shit, bro. Some like I don't even know, interstellar shit type shit.
I was going through all the songs, and they don't even all sound the same either. You have very different types of sounds. Like I was going through, I think it was, see, I have it here, like Let Go and then Affiliation. Affliction, fuck. It sounded different, and I was like, okay, this is dope. Let Go is definitely my favorite, though.
Yeah,
out of all the ones I heard.
Let Go's the only song I've ever written. I don't write my music. I freestyle everything. But Let Go, I was on the airplane, and I was like, oh, shit, let me just, like, write a song and see how it goes. And I wrote that song, and Trap wasn't originally supposed to be on it. I wrote it, I recorded it, like, in 10 minutes, and then Trap was like, bro, this shit hard, let me go on. I'm like, nah. Man runs into the booth and records this part, and then, like, it got left as is. So it's a fun song. And I have a video to it, too. I like the video a lot.
And how often are you making music now?
Not as much as before, because I be doing a lot of shows, and like way too many shows to the point I lose my voice. I'm kind of a crazy performer, so like I like screaming, I like moshing, so like it really wears off my body. But yeah, I try going to the studio probably like a few times a month now. I was just there recently with Ion, with Lil Gut, and we made a track together. But I'm probably gonna hit the studio tonight too. So.
I'm glad you said his name because I've been trying to figure out how you say that name for fucking forever. I was like, Ion? Yeah. I'm glad to fucking
shout out Ion.
Learn that now.
It's my brother. Love that guy.
Usually when I go to search up artists, I'm like, let's see if this guy has something. Because the way I figure out if an artist has something is as soon as I search him up on Google, they pop up.
Yeah.
As soon as I search you up, I'm like, he's right there. I'm like,
it's kind of crazy. That shit self-generated itself, and like it has my age on it and everything. I didn't even know that, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like, actually, I ain't gonna say this on the podcast. Never mind.
You're everywhere. I mean, you have a bunch of websites. It's just links of you on like different stuff.
Have, like obviously all the platforms, and like I have a bunch of articles written about me and stuff. So like it's cool seeing that. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, like. My mom don't think I'd be doing music seriously, and then I was like, search me up. And she searched me up, and she's like, what the fuck? Like, what? That's crazy. It's cool. It's cool. I love that.
I feel like the difference between music and your brand is very different because when you have a clothing brand, you know, it's not very much about you. Like, you could be behind the scenes, and nobody has to know who you are. Yeah. But how was the difference? Like, going from that to music where it's all about you, and you have to perform and put on a show.
Not really of a difference because I already had a social. So originally, my brand was like I was supposed to be like low key, like no one was supposed to know about me. But then someone hit me up, was like, "Let's do a podcast," and I was like, "Bro, I gotta show face." And I said, "Fuck it," I did it, and then I was like, "Damn, this is false." I was like, "Damn, I went to school with him. Damn, I did this, I did that. I know him." And like then I made my personal page, the False Cris page, and like I started getting traction there. And then it didn't really make a difference because I did fashion related stuff, but like I just implemented music with it. So I would post a fit pic, and then I'll post a snippet, or I'll post like if I do a video, like I do a fire fit in the video. You feel me? Like I try implementing everything into it. You feel me? If I do the brand and I perform in my brand's clothes, so people be like, "Yo, what are you wearing?" I'm wearing False. Like, what's that? False Cris, False Branding. You feel me? Like make it correlate. You feel me? Make it match. So I try like merging all worlds into one. And at the end of the day, it's all the same industry, just different things. You feel me? Because artists wear clothes. You feel me? So I meet an artist through music. I send him clothes. He promotes my brand. We all eat. Like, we all win. So it's like I got to correlate both into one world.
I feel like a lot of artists do it the other way around. first start music and then they drop a brand.
Yeah. That's the thing I'm doing differently. I started brand and then the music, and it kind of helped because I gained my following through my brand. So like, imagine I started music. It's kind of hard getting a following through music without the brand, and I wouldn't be doing music without the brand because I met all the artists through the brand. So that's how I went.
The marketing's crazy, yeah. Like being able to tie your name into your brand is fucking awesome. Because anytime anybody searches just false, both of them show up.
Yeah.
And you get them with
I'm blessed to have that username FalseCris. Like when I typed it in, I thought someone else took it, but like I have it on all platforms. So I'm like FalseCris on all platforms: Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, anything you think of FalseCris, Snapchat, FalseCris. So that's good for that.
I always love asking artists this question. Because at least for me, like in the YouTube podcasting, like I consume a lot of content to see what's going on. Do you consume a lot of other artists' music?
I mean, yeah, like most of my day I just listen to music. So yeah, I do consume a lot of artists' music. I consume like a lot of my friends' music more than mainstream artists. I like listening to more low key and underground artists because like there's a lot of artists that have a lot of potential, but they just don't have the right people around them to push them. So it's like cool supporting other people, and like it's hard. You feel me? I love music. Like everyone does different music, and it's like so interesting to see how people have different sounds and different beat selection and like different mixing. Like it's cool. It's all experimental shit.
You mentioned you listen to X and obviously Trap. Who are some of those other big name artists that you not necessarily look up to, but maybe style yourself after them?
Not really.
No.
X, like the only reason X had such an impact on me was because when I was younger, I did not listen to any music. Radio music will go on. I'd be like, turn that off. You feel me? I was a little ass kid and I'd be like, yo, turn that off. I'll ride in the car with no radio music. I was to make my mom turn that off. And then I was in school and then someone passed me their phone and had SoundCloud open. I didn't even know what SoundCloud was. Like I was only on YouTube. I didn't know anything about music. And they played me Like a Soccer Mom by Ski Mask. And I was like, damn, what is this? And I was like, this is fire. Then the next song went to the next song. It was Take a Step Back. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, this is crazy. This is what music is. So that's why like it impacted me so much. Like he impacted me so much because like that was the first ever artist I've ever like really looked in depth into and listened to. So yeah, and then Trap obviously like he put me onto music, so that's why I look up to him as an artist. And like he was like one of the realest people I've ever met. Like he was so big and he was as up as he was, but he still was open handed to take anyone in. You feel me? Like he was a good friend to anybody, no matter what position you were in. Like most artists that are like famous as fuck are dickheads. Like they're dead ass dickheads, bro. Like, you go up to them, you dap them up, and they be like, who the fuck are you? You feel me? Like, I remember I was in Design District, and I saw 42 Doug, and my roommate asked for a photo with them. 42 Doug was like, bet. And then when they went to take a photo, 42 Doug was like looking left and right and shit. I'm like, dog, just take a normal picture. Like, you got no ops in Miami, like, coming out for you right now. Like, what are you doing? And then he was like, yo, appreciate you. And he's like, and just walks away.
42, that's the short one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of artists these days are like being extra careful, especially or like in public.
Yeah, I mean, I try being careful in public. I just feel like the way I be like styling myself is like really different. So I feel like I'm a target, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm like really skinny and fragile. So I feel like I gotta be careful like with what I do.
Also, I heard when we had Lil Ominous on, he explained like the music industry. A lot of artists are like fake.
Yeah. And a lot of artists have big egos, and I don't like that. I don't feel like you can make like. Not even big artists. A lot of local small artists have big egos, and like I don't really fuck with that because like, how do you expect to make it out of like where you're from if you have such a big ego? Like you don't want to listen to what anyone got to tell you or like anything. Like you're not gonna make it like that.
I wanted to ask about your performances.
Yeah.
Were you shy at first?
Honestly, I started off with bro. So have you ever heard of the artist Autumn?
I don't think so.
He's an underground artist, and he had a show in Wynwood at the Joint, and it was at a venue called at the Joint, and there was like 600 people there or 400 people, and I was on stage the whole show because I know the DJ, and the people weren't turning up, like they were just standing there during intermission, but they were playing Cardi and shit, and like this is like before I ever performed, before I ever held the mic, and the DJ's like, my boy got something to say, and he gave me the mic. I'm like. I was like, but y'all better turn the fuck up, open that shit up, and they opened the pit. I'm like, oh shit, they're listening to me, and I was like, when the shit drops, y'all go crazy, and then I did the countdown and shit, and the Cardi dropped, and everyone started moshing like crazy, and then ever since then, people were like, oh shit, you're the loud kid from Autumn, so you're a little slow, y'all crazy ass energy, and like that shit, like I don't know, that shit just came out so naturally, and then I had my first show in August, and it was at a pop-up shop, and like there was 4 performers, no one like showed up for the performers, like everyone was just standing there. And I just like, had like some, I don't know, like I guess the way I spoke to them, they just like all went crazy and like they all turned up for me and shit. And I should like, damn, my first ever show was like lit. You feel me? Like people were jumping. Like I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what I do, but I do something right. And I forgot what you asked me, so I forgot what I'm.
How many performances do you have under your belt now? You perform a lot or not?
Yeah, a lot. So I think I have about like 20, 30.
Oh shit.
I saw one where he actually jumped into the crowd.
Yeah, I was like crowd surfing.
I saw one where you had someone carrying you.
Yeah, I do that a lot now because I weigh like 120 pounds. So you feel me? Any big person can just carry me up and throw me up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then so something else you mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, which I also want to ask about, is your modeling. Is it mostly for like your pages, or do you model for other people?
I model for smaller brands. I have a lot of agencies trying to sign me right now, but all the offers I've gotten like are for like Fashion Nova and like all these mainstream brands, and I really don't want to model for them because what they tell me is after I sign that contract, I can't promote any smaller brand. Like I can only promote Dick's Sporting Goods, Fashion Nova, like Foot Locker, like any big endorsement they give me, I can only promote that. I can't promote anything else. So like I'm like I don't even want to do that. So I do freelance agent. I'm a freelance model, I guess. That's how you say it. And brands hit me up for paid promos. Like they send me clothes. Like this was given to me at a show actually from a smaller brand. This, like everything I wear is from smaller underground brands, and I help them out. I promote them and I do modeling for them. Like when they post me on their page, people like go crazy. Like, oh my god, that's FalseCris modeling your shit. Like the person for this brand just posted me on their page for these denim. And people are commenting like, "Oh shit, that's FalseCris. WWW, that's FalseCris."
You want to tell us where everything's from? Because these are fucking crazy, bro. Like I don't even know.
These are Balenci. These I got them at Veblen. A client paid for them. These were like, I don't know how much they were. These are from my boy Confetti's brand. I think it's like something Hidden Misfits. I think it's called. This is from Coffin Club. Shout out Montez. This is from High Roller. And then that's about it. Then the jewelry's from Icebox. And then this is from Icebox too.
And how come you're not rocking False?
Right now, bro, because I want to put the smaller brands on. I already had my time. You feel me? Like I'm already put on. I wanna put on the smaller people that put in more work than I do.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You feel me? These are handmade. Like, bro, credits to them.
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't do that. I feel like you'll be walking your brand 24/7. You know what I mean?
Nah. I'm the complete opposite. I like helping everyone out. I want everyone to eat. Like when I say that shit, like I really do mean it. Like I want everyone to eat. Like I prefer like putting food on someone else's table instead of mine because I already had food on my table. So I want everyone to eat. Even if I don't know them, like if you come up to me genuinely and give me clothes, like I'll wear it. Even how shitty it is, I'll wear it. Because like you took the opportunity to give me some of your product. You put your effort into making that product and you made the effort to come up to me and give it to me. You feel me? Like I'll still wear it.
We're going to give him one of those shitty brand Libratos.
Yeah.
Long sleeves after this.
Dude, I don't have any more of those shits. They're all fucking gone. Before you came, I was listening to all your music.
Yeah.
And I wanted to... Well, I got your 5 most popular songs at this moment. Mm-hmm. And I wanted you to rate them for me. Okay. In your opinion, from the best to the worst.
Yeah.
All right?
Bet.
And then afterwards, I'll also tell you what order they're in.
Okay.
In popularity. So we got...
Well, I know the popularity order, but do you mean your personal?
No, just like how they are right now.
I already know how they
are. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought maybe they switch off.
He studies this every day.
Yeah, I go on my shit every day. I look at it. Oh, Perk's number 1. Bet.
Yeah, let's get... So we got Perk.
Uh-huh.
You want to do a blind rating?
Yeah.
Like put them 1st to 5th as they come?
Yeah. You want me to rate them like what I think?
Yeah, from 5 songs. So from first being the best, 5 being the last. I'll give you 1 and then rate it before you even know the rest.
Okay.
All right, so Perk.
Out of 5, that's 4.
4. Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, actually 3.
3rd, so like middle of the pack?
Yeah.
Let Go.
Let Go, I'll do that as 4.
4th?
Yeah.
Man Up.
1.
Fuck. Havoc?
That's 1, bro.
That's 1, and Affliction.
2.
2, right?
Yeah, I hate Affliction. I hate that song so much. Like, it's just not like, I did that song at first, and I was like, bro, this is so hard, but I've made so much harder shit that I'm like, bro, Affliction, like, everything shits on Affliction. I know Affliction, no, my fault. Everything shits on Havoc, bro. Like, Havoc, I don't like that song. But you're all with them Drakes. Nah, bro, I don't like that.
So Man Up's your favorite right now?
Mm-hmm.
Out of all your music?
Everything. It's so hype. That's like my hypest song, bro.
You put Let Go 4th, and that was my favorite. I was like,
Let Go, yeah. I have it like in between Perk and Let Go, you feel me? I can put Let Go at 3rd and Perk at 3rd, you feel me?
Okay. Man Up's definitely pretty different to the other stuff I heard.
Yeah,
it was a little bit like harder.
It's super hard, and then the beat selection on that, like the piano in the beginning and the drop. Wow, bro, it's so far.
The guy you said made your beats earlier, he makes all your beats or no?
He's made Havoc, Affliction, and Man Up. My boy Reggie made Let Go, and then my manager Sneaks actually produced Perk.
Oh, okay, that's dope. All Sneaks. Okay, I've seen him.
Yeah.
He helps you like with any connections, or what's
So,
exactly the relationship like?
he does like social media management for like other artists. So like let's say any service on social media, let's say you want to grow your Instagram or you want to grow your Spotify or your SoundCloud, he can do that. I don't do that because I already have my cult based following. But he's worked with like artists like Bernard Jabs. He's done work for people in United Masters, Empire, and all these like labels, and like all the artists on their labels like YG and like shit like that. But let's say like hypothetically, right? I wanted like a model in my brand, like some baddie, bro, and like he knows her. I'll be like, yo, Sneaks, hit her up for me, and he'll hit her up, and then I'll get that connection. Or like he knows like an artist called Ty Fontaine, and I want to meet him, we can link him. Or like Bernard Jabs is one of his artists that he's worked with the most. I met him through Sneaks, so he like just basically plugs me in with a lot of things, and then we build off each other because I got him into the brand world. Like people send him clothes because I showed him these brands, and I know certain people because of him. So like we basically build off each other. He's like one of my best friends. So it's really cool having that.
I don't know if you touched on this, but do you have a brand currently? I mean, a label currently?
No, I'm independent.
Independent?
Yeah.
Do you ever plan on signing for a label?
It's a hard question to answer. You would have to put the contract in front of me, and I would have to read through it, and then, you feel me, depending on what you have to offer, I'll sign, you feel me?
I feel like a lot of artists now are like waking up to that.
Yeah.
Because
they want to be independent.
If you sign to a label, it's only a money advance, and you don't even get the full advance because of taxes. So, like, what's the purpose? You can sign for $100K, and you only get, like, what, $70K? And you use all that. Most rappers get all that money. They get $70K, they blow it on jewelry, and they don't even make the money back. So they're stuck in the label until they make the money back. You know, so it's like, it's a whole complication with the whole label situation. Like, I don't want to sign for an M and not make that M back and be stuck with a label for the rest of my life. You feel me? Like, if I ever sign, I want to sign for a comfortable amount that I can guarantee back through my music, or I'll sign for projects so I can gain connections off the labels. Because, obviously, labels don't always sign for money. They sign for projects. You can sign for, like, 2 years and 2 projects, or you can sign for a year and 4 projects. So it just depends on the contract they give me and what they can provide for me, and then I'll sign.
Earlier, you had mentioned that some of the reason a lot of music doesn't drop is because of the timing and labels. Were you talking about the other artists then, or what?
Yeah. Other artists. I can drop whenever necessarily, but I'm really precise with what I do. You feel me? I don't want to drop too consistent and feed too much to the people, because then it'll be too much of an overload. You feel me? You gotta tease them. Not drop and then drop so like they eat it. You feel me? Like when I drop Man Up, like they've ate it so much. Like I've never gotten like this many streams so fast when I drop Man Up. It's like it's crazy.
He's pulling a Kanye.
No, it's interesting how everybody has their different methods of getting music. Because I remember Russ, for example, he's independent, and when he was first coming up, he told a story about how he was dropping a song every week, and he had an album ready to go, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna drop a song every week, and when y'all blow me up, when y'all ready to blow me up, I'm gonna give you this album."
That's what I'm doing. I'm not dropping an album until I sign or until I blow up, because I'm not putting out an album and put all my effort to it, so people just listen to the first 4 songs and that's it. You feel me? And like necessarily, when you sign, you drop a debut album. So I'm not gonna have an album then a debut album. You feel me? I'm gonna have EPs and singles only. Like I don't see the point of dropping albums if people aren't gonna listen and see it. You feel me? Put in so much work for what? So people can just be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Leroy switched labels. They called it his debut album. It was like his 3rd album. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. Debut albums are just usually under your name. So my debut album would be called like False Branding, and I guess it'll contain like my best songs and like a few other songs. What I'm gonna do, my plan with this music shit is, one goal is that I want to get a plaque, but on Affliction. My first ever song, and with Trap. You know how legendary that'd be? If I get first a plaque with Trap, he's never gotten a plaque before. I think he can get a plaque for Choppa, but it's just a matter if his family claims it or what. But if I get a plaque with Trap, and it's for my first song, that'll be so legendary. Like that on my wall. But so what I plan is like whenever I do sign, like I'm gonna make sure that song's on every album I drop or every EP I drop. That song's gonna be there, like in between or at the end or in the beginning, just so people can like get streams off of it.
Affliction, okay.
Like a bonus track at the end.
Affliction, yeah, it's just like the redrop. Well, not even redrop, the same song. Just
so Man Up's your favorite, but Affliction probably means the most to you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like what started it all.
Or you can do this. This is just a suggestion. You could do Affliction like part 2.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
but then I won't get streams from it. Like it won't merge. So like if Affliction Part 2 blows up and Affliction 1 doesn't blow up, like it wouldn't really make sense, because if I get a plaque for Affliction 2, it won't be with Trap. So I need specifically Affliction 1.
Come on, Diego, keep up. What's wrong?
Or keep Trap's verse in and then change your verse.
Smart idea. Yeah. But then it won't be the first song I ever made.
He's like, no, it needs to be this one.
Just shut up.
It has to be Affliction.
I'm trying to give a suggestion. He's like, no. No.
I will make an Affliction part 2 though. One day I will do that. That's a good idea.
So you're not in the studio as often as you used to be, but you got a lot of songs ready to go yet, or no?
I have like 100 songs, or probably almost 150.
Dude, everybody has so much unreleased music. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot. I just be so picky. Like I would have been dropped by now. I'm probably gonna end up dropping more on SoundCloud, just like drop stuff so people can hear. But on I like dropping on all platforms, but SoundCloud might be the wave for a bit.
Do you have more stuff on SoundCloud than you do on?
No, how to say amount.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, how to say amount. Okay.
Anything else you got?
No, man, not really. Like I said, I really said he's a great conversationalist. He knows how to keep a conversation going.
Yeah, no, we have some people who kind of just sit there and wait for us to talk, and it's like, oh, I don't know what you want from me, man.
That's crazy.
But I mean, that's all we got. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
I mean, I'll be throwing shows now with Ominous and Montez. We have this page called Vice City World. We've been throwing shows since September, and every show that we've thrown in Miami, we've packed out the venue, 200 plus people.
Fuck, dude, Ominous hits us up for every show, and every time he's hit me up 3 times for the shows. Every time we've been out of town.
Yo, y'all gotta pull up,
bro.
No, we would have met you. We would have met you a long time ago because he always sends us, oh, come here.
Yeah.
He sent us the last show you guys did. He sent me the thing. He's like, yo, y'all should pull up. I just sent bro my location. I'm in North Carolina, and that happens every time, bro. The last 2 times before that, this guy was out of town. Yeah. It's just been fucked. Damn, but I keep telling him, like, we're gonna pull up, and we're gonna be there.
February 4th.
That's the next one.
Yeah.
And it's y'all, the same thing.
Well, all the artists that like are part of it that like bought on slots that have like local talent, and then me, Ominous, and I might have a special guest there.
Okay. Remember when you told me about that one?
No,
I'm not gonna be here.
February 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You go to. Oh my god.
Yo, so y'all come in a pair or what? Bro?
You're gonna be what?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be on for what? Like 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Fucking.
Bro, you just FaceTime
him.
Well, I told him he needs somebody to man a camera. Like he could. I want him to just do like interviews.
Yeah,
I want him to interview.
I'm gonna set you up the first time. He was like, "Yo, like pull up, do some interviews,
like
meet some people and shit."
That's like we just like come up with like 10 questions. We ask you guys like crazy ass questions.
No, I'll be lit.
No, I've seen the videos. Like shit's crazy.
That'll go crazy for YouTube Shorts and TikTok.
No, the videos are crazy. Like from what I've seen, obviously like fucking moshing and shit. Like, that's fun.
And we're gonna grasp a lot of viewers too. So it's like
no, of course, because then like all the artists will be like, "Damn, these interviews are lit." Let's go
exactly.
next, yeah.
They don't want to invite us to every show. I'm like, all right.
No, and we got to show love to Ominous too. He has his podcast is the most viewed on the channel actually.
How many views?
Like I think 1,900.
Almost
really?
Probably like 2K now. Yeah.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, probably like 2K. It just blew up one day.
He has a crazy cult following.
No, yeah, he does. He's been doing this shit for years, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. It's fire, bro. Every time we perform, like I make sure to share a set with them because like he like when he performs, everyone comes out. Everyone's like, "Yo, it's a little Ominous, let's go!" And then I have crazy energies, right? So we share like one song. Everyone like gets lit as fuck. You feel me? So it's cool. He has crazy cult following.
Yeah, his shit's also fucking like
he's well respected, bro.
The beats are fucking like he goes fuck. He's just yelling. Ah,
yeah, he goes crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking it's tough.
Yeah, I love that man, bro. Legend, absolute legend, bro.
Oh, well, I think that's all we got then.
No, yeah, I appreciate y'all having me.
No, yo, thank you for coming. I'm sorry it took so long to fucking finally get you here.
Well, we here now. So
we always ask these final questions.
Yeah,
like,
what's up?
Like where you see yourself in like 5-10 years. Like, crazy.
Shit. All right, cool. 5 years from now, I'd be what? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'd be 24. Bro. First, I'd for sure have that plaque. I spoke about. First, I'll have that.
For Affliction.
I'll be dumb rich. You feel me? Me and my whole team will be straight up. I'll be alive. That's for sure. I'm going to be alive. I'm going to live past 1,000. I live by that. I'm going to live past 1,000, bro. But I'm going to, like, impact the whole fucking world, bro. I already impact a lot of people with my brand and my like, music and shit. But I'm going to impact so many people in this world by the time. Like, it's going to be crazy. Everyone's going to know me, bro. I promise that. Like, within a year, give me like a few months. Like everyone's dead ass gonna know me. Like I promise you. Like on everything I love.
Hey, we've had someone on the podcast who when we had him on, he was like 100K. And he said, "Yo, I'm gonna hit $1 million in less than a year, and I'm gonna come back. And bro's at like 900K.
Yeah.
So when you do your shit, we'll run us back.
No, like, yeah, no, 100%, bro. It's all love, bro. Like, on everything I love, everyone's gonna know me. You're gonna see me on all these flyers for these big ass shows, bro. Like, it's up. It's up.
How do you want to impact generation?
Bro, I want people to look at me and be like, damn, this kid did it all. Like, I don't know. I know ego shit. Like, I want to be, like, known to be the greatest to do it. You feel me? I did everything. I did throw shows. I did modeling. I did music. I did clothes. I did YouTube. I did everything. You feel me? I'm going to do everything that I can provide for this world so people can, like, idolize me and be like, yo, I want to be like that. You feel me? I didn't have to go to school. I didn't work no job. You feel me? I want people to do that. I want people to follow their dreams. Like, as cliche as it sounds. Like, I want people just to do everything they could do to follow their dreams. Like, it's crazy. Because it's possible. It's possible. Like, I'm doing it right now. I'm living the best life at 19. Like, I have no complaints.
FalseCris everywhere, right?
Yeah, FalseCris on all platforms.
Y'all check them out. The links will obviously be down below, but if you can't find it, look for him.
FalseCris, no H in my name. CRIS. CRS.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming.
No, I appreciate you.
Funny and serious everywhere, guys.
Yes, sir.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Y'all go find it.
Google him. The age is wrong. He's actually 26.
I am 69 years old.
Hey, thank you for watching. See you next week. Peace.
Appreciate y'all.